COVID-19 pandemic, a common challenge to humanity, caused gross violation of the Convention on the Rights of the Child, dealt devastating blows to the global education system and created never-seen-before challenges. At the same time, green economy, total monitoring, World Wide Web, digitization, automation and robotization, artificial intelligence, IoT of smart gadgets, social networks, 3D and blockchain technology, mobility as related to jobs, geography and learning, life expectancy growth, urbanization, growing interdependence of businesses and services, emerging of new types of common global risk of the black swan type, conflicts of existing generations and formation of new generations such as Z, Alpha, Beta, each with growing demands, dramatically changed all the paradigms of how and what to teach the youth of the globe so as to ensure sustainable growth of the planet in conditions of living in an environment of global risk and uncertainties. In this context, the Gsse project is aimed at introducing to millions of learners the basics of what we call convergent science and technologies that fuse such disciplines as mechanics, artificial intelligence, biotechnology, information theory, cognitive and social sciences. The synergy that is produced by such fusion permits teaching current youth how and what to study to be in demand during their entire lifetime, how to analyze and assess risk and make decisions in an uncertain environment, and how to be happy in a fast-changing world.
I would like to express my strongest support to the project that is coordinated by Dr. Lale Berzanishvili, because this project is extremely timely. Nowadays, school and college students study the natural science of 18th and 19th century. This is the basis of physics, chemistry, biology courses of actually the most part even of the leading secondary schools and colleges and university colleges throughout the world. This is how the education is built. It is an old-fashioned scheme. So students, they learn what their grandfathers had to learn with very little variations. But life went very far forward, and they have no idea how, for example, gadgets that they use are built. So what is behind a mobile phone, a personal computer, internet? This is a complete mystery. It is not covered by courses, or undergraduate courses or high school courses. Now, what we want to do, we want to bring together the scientists who are now working on the forefront of modern natural science, including Nobel Prize winners, people who really know what it is, the science of the 21st century. And they, lecture by lecture, lecture course by lecture course, they will build a bridge between 19th and the 21st century to really bring the education in the area of natural sciences up to date. I believe this is a very noble and very important task, because it is our duty to prepare a new generation that will face global challenges that surround us these days. I wish great success to this project, and I would like to express my strongest support to this very, very timely and well thought project.
Basic identity. Dear sirs, it will soon be 2 years since I gathered many people around the global challenge that the COVID-19 pandemic has brought to humanity, not only in the field of human health, but also in the global education system. I united those intellectual people of goodwill who were acutely concerned about the world problem, the suspension of education, on our fragile planet Earth. I introduced my colleagues and world-renowned scientists to my thoughts, my views on how we can mitigate an unprecedented crisis caused by the pandemic in the global education system, so that all children from all over the world have equal access to quality education. My innovative ideas I formulated in a project called GSSE, Global Solidarity for Saving Education. My name is Lali Berzanishvili from Georgia. I present to you GSSE project with slogan Together We'll Save the World's Education. According to the UN and UNESCO, in 2020, the repeated closures of almost all educational institutions around the world caused many problems in all countries. The pandemic has affected 1.57 billion learners, over 90% of the total, and 63 million school teachers. Gsse, UNESCO Director General, said with concern, mankind has never encountered a disruption of magnitude in the global system of education. After that, the UN, UNESCO, UNICEF are making every effort to eliminate the crisis of unprecedented scale in the global education system. However, so far, there is no tangible global progress. That is, not all children in the world are provided access to quality education. As of January 2022, UN data reveals a nearly insurmountable scale of lost schooling due to COVID-19. Also, UNICEF states, while the disruption to learning must end, just reopening schools is not enough. Students need intensive support to recover lost education. I'm adding, the restoration of 2-year lost education and in parallel passing of current educational programs is very difficult. It will indeed be nearly insurmountable unless we come up with a revolutionary way, the innovative approaches to make progress for equal access to quality education for all children. Solution number 1. COVID-19 is a challenge facing all of humankind, and no country can cope independently with its devastating consequences. Therefore, to achieve tangible, effective progress in preventing the consequences of pandemic, global solidarity and joint efforts of all the world's successful leaders in the educational space are needed. One of the solid salvation keys we offer is with GSSE project, around which I have brought together hundreds of outstanding innovators and scientists from around the world. Among them are many Nobel laureates. We decided to collect the best vision, the best approaches, the best practices from around the world and jointly create the GSSE Global Internet Portal, which will make a certain contribution to eliminating the catastrophic consequences caused by the pandemic, and a tangible contribution to survival and further prosperity of world education. The multilingual Global Internet Portal GSSE will provide an opportunity for all school children and students from any country in the world to receive quality education based on the latest convergent technologies of the 4th and 5th generations, digitalization, artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, and etc. Size the market. We can confidently say that our target market is great. Here I emphasize that subscribers, of course, will be much more, but we will take the minimum. Advantage number 1. The developers of the product and services of GSSE Portal will be successful innovators of world education and famous scientists of our time from more than 70 countries of the world. It will be world's team, world constellation of the best representatives of world education and science from dozens of countries. One obvious example of this can be the innovative format of Lesson Key 12, which know on the internet. Therefore, we will surpass everyone in quality and innovation. Our products will be the best. Advantage number 2. The GSSE portal will be a unique place in the internet space where every student, every young scientist, and every inhabitant of our planet will be able to listen to live lectures by brilliant scientists, Nobel Prize winners, and communicate with them at online events. Undoubtedly, such an innovative rapprochement of great minds with yours will have a positive effect to the emergence of interests in science, on the development of their intellectual abilities, this planetary program is an accessible treasure for humanity. There are the main benefits of the GSSE portal. Based on the fact that the types of our sales are B2C, business to consumer, we will constantly attract many subscribers as follows. 1. Conducting active constant outdoor advertising. 2. Monetization using our own portal GSSE. We do different types of advertising. A. Contextual. B. Banner. C. Direct advertising, etc. Selling links, promote affiliate, referral, and other types of programs. Note, from our many years of professional experience, we know that the best way for learners to choose one or another educational product is the advice of their teacher, their school. Therefore, our ambassadors will establish direct links with the schools of their countries. Here I presented only 7 members of our team. Also, their achievements and positions don't fit on this side, but our team is numerous. They are outstanding innovators and scientists from around the world. Dear Sirs and Madam, I'll make a short summary. GSSE team members have the highest qualifications and world recognition in the field of education and science. These are the bravest, most courageous, and most reliable people who want to make every effort to mitigate the global educational crisis. The planned services of GSSE portal will certainly be innovative and the best among those existing in the internet space. The guarantee of this is GSSE community. Since the school children and students around the world urgently need to make up for their 2-year lost education, GSSE products and services undoubtedly correspond to the global educational market. In addition, we have our own proven methods to entering the global market and scaling our products. Our potential market is huge. The main goal of the GSSE portal is to provide all students in the world with equal access to high-quality online learning. More than anyone, our team has the potential to become Blue Unicorn and positively impact over 100 million children. GSSE is a global organization that belongs to the whole world. Dear sirs, there are too many of us, but we want more of us. Join us to save the world's education together. But this is impossible without support of investors. So we urge you to invest in our project so that together we can save the future of the planet. And finally, I will say that subsidiary, the GSSE Association, will work for children from low-income families, as well as to actively support Ukrainian children and teachers with charitable programs. We want peace in the world.